It's raining. I'm not going to carve nothing, but I got stuff I need to do. Oh, yeah, what the heck? Might as well share. Can't hurt to. Anyway. And by fat guy's perspective, I just mean that I'm going to wear this on my chest and go out here and do the stuff I need to do. So, okay, there we go. Got that fixed back up. Anyway, I call this a fat jerk's perspective right here. Can't hurt, right? But hopefully nobody calls me again. That was kind of a weird. But you got pretty good fire going in there. And I don't need a fire. It's not that cold out here. But that guy right there sat out in the rain. And so I'm trying to dry him so that I can finish him. And it's working just fine. He's going to be all right. I actually got warm enough that the red paint started to get soft. And then I got this guy over here, still needs painted. And, little snowman, not too bad. Hello, everybody. How's it going? But first things first, I got this jig out here. And anybody that's watched me for a while knows I was carving pumpkins and stuff like that with this jig. And I need to build a new one. Let me get that down a little bit. You can see a little better what I'm doing. But, I mean, look at that. It's just worn in. And I had to take and chuck it up in here just to get that cardinal off of it this morning from where it got stuck in there. So I was just thinking, heck, I'll go ahead and build a, let's see, I'm reading this text. Well, guys, shouldn't be wrecking them. I don't know what to tell them. They're tearing their equipment up. But anyhow, all right, get this jig out of here. And this old one, that's what we got. We got to build a new one. Very similar. Super easy to build, though. I mean, I'm going to make it exactly like this one because it worked. I mean, I probably made 100, 150 pumpkins off this stupid thing. And I don't know about the angle that I'm making you guys see. I guess we're going to find out after the fact. But, yeah. Okay. So I got the table saw out. Cords over here. And if you're wondering why there's a swing in front of the boss lady's car, it's because I didn't want anybody to be able to read the license plate. That makes any sense? I got a hill jack Zach backing vehicles up. So where's the dolly? Maybe just a better idea. Put this in there. Put this in the cradle while I make this little jig. That makes more sense. Let's see what we can get working here. See who we got. Hey, Daryl, what's going on, Possum? Bailey Snipley. I had no idea I'm a toe. All right, my man. Hey, Greg Davis, what's going on? Okay, here, I'll set that over there. Make that little jig. And instead of wearing this body harness, you know. But anyway, y'all seen that. That's what I'm trying to do. Make another one of these. Just get a little 4x4 on the bottom of it. And I'm gonna lay that thing out there. I can do it all on the table. But I had to gouge the cardinal at the bottom of that to get that out this morning. And so I thought, well, I need to build one. You know, probably made 100, 150, 200 pumpkins off that same jig, you know. So here's what it is. Let's see what we got here from the Peanut Gallery. Let's see. Yeah, heck yeah, Greg, glad to see you. What we got? Michael D2 here. No, my table saw died last month. Oh, man, I hate to hear that. Okay, all right. Get some stuff going. So I know what this kid's going to do. He's going to back up in here, and then I'm going to have to watch out for his plate, too. Whatever. Sounds like an aircraft. I try to tell him he needs to put the muffler back on, but he won't listen. anyway, it's pretty easy. The 4x4 on there checks up in the jaw horse. I'll show you. And I can make 2 pumpkins or 2 of something at a time. But look how much that's gouged down from making that stuff. And I'm not trying to dig into it, just the way it goes. Hey, Zach, everybody agreed that they think you'd be better off if you put your muffler back on.
Well, they can put earmuffs on.
I hear you. I am not trying to build a wonder of the building society. After all, I do not have that capability at all. I'm trying to build something that I'm going to destroy with the chainsaw just a little bit at a time. It's going to be ugly. Okay. So on the 4x4, honestly, on the 4x4, it'd just be easier to just cut it with the saw. So, yeah. But anyway, this stuff is super simple. If you got a jaw vise, you sure have one of these. I already had the cap off that. You should have one of these. Yeah, you can chuck things up. You can put wood blocks. All your jaw vices got holes in them. I'll show you what I mean. They got holes in them where you could put little blocks of wood in there and that kind of stuff. But I just find this a lot easier to do. A lot easier way to deal with it. I wonder how that Cardinal's doing over there. He's probably doing all right. So I think I'm going to check that up in the jaw vise and cut it with a chainsaw. Just be faster. I'll crank it. I'll tell you, just sometimes you're just dumb, right? I'm okay with that. I'm not trying to be a rocket scientist. Okay. Da-da-da-da. Yeah, I'm gonna get chainsaw out for something. I'll just use it. Grab some ear muffins. Cover it up a little bit. Get this done. Hope everybody's doing pretty good today. I can't tell what's going on because there's stupid text in the way. I guess I could always. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Yeah. All right. Anyway, handy dandy block of wood. This ain't the only thing I'm doing, by the way. But it's something I needed to do. It's rainy. I didn't really want to carve in the rain, so I got to grab tape here and try to center that. And just make it so I can do multiple carvings. Or, whenever it does go bad, you roll it around, do the other side. Something along that lines. Man, that fire sounds weird. Oh well, it's going. That was the important work. Put that Cardinal up there. Yeah, it sounds like the way it's sucking air, it sounds like an air compressor going. It's kind of fun. Okay. 33. F33, 16 and a half. Something like that. I think that's close enough for this kind of rig, right? Nice guy. I got a square. Get a square and do it right. I'm not. I don't think I'd been all that good a builder. Because I don't care. this boss lady gets mad. Hey, can you hang this picture up for me? Yeah. And then she goes in there and is crooked. And she'll say, yeah, you could have done a better job of that, couldn't you? And I'm like, you know, I have astigmatism. And she says, I also know you have a level. Oh, well. Those good times. Good times. I think it's funny anyway. Y'all gotta feel sorry for her. She gotta deal with me. And I'm sure I'm a pain. It's the untreated ADHD in me that makes me so wonderful of a husband, you know. So we got there. Let me check out the messages real quick. Heck yeah, appreciate the sales job there, Greg Davis. Hey, what's going on, Roy? Glad to see you. I have not received the stickers yet. But hey, Maverick Foster, down in Ohio. Heck, I ain't down in Ohio. I'm up in Ohio. Ask them Southerners, they'll tell you. Us Yankees, we're up here. Hey, Tony Newton, you need to make something like you. Dude, it's so easy, too. I mean, you look at what I got. This piece, this is exactly like the one I've been building the pumpkins and other stuff on. This piece, I made it 33 inches, 2 by 10. And that little block of 4 by 4. Instead of having, I just don't like the clamps and the vise idea. I would just sooner have it up a little higher. I don't have to stop and reposition it when I'm carving it and stuff. And I seen how Kyle Hall did it. And actually, that's how I got this idea. Was watching how he stuck the blocks in. And I was initially going to do that. And I thought, I'd try this. And this will be the third one of these I've built. And it works really, 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 really well, in my opinion. Okay, but I hadn't seen anybody else do what Kyle did, you know, which was take and put the blocks in the jaw vise. Definitely a good idea. Some way to help you protect. But it's kind of a similar thing. You're going to have to do maintenance on it. You're going to cut them up bad enough that they're not going to be effective anymore. And I like this, personally, I like this better. I'm sinking them babies because they're not really that long a screw. I don't know, what is it, 3.5, 3.5, something like that. But yeah, Tony, these work great. Easy to make. Drill you a hole in each one, get the lag screws. One thing I will say is I get the lag screws at Rural King, and it's like they're Chinese or something. I'm sure they are. They wear off easy. The heads wear off easy. So, like you might get 20 pieces out of a screw before you started to see. 5 of them's probably enough. I'd say that's pretty good, really. What the heck? I already have them out, so can't hurt to put a few more in there. And then the other one, I'll just cut it up and burn it, you know. Be the end of that. And there's, let's see if I can sink that a little better. Because you will occasionally, especially making those pumpkins and stuff, I typically use a 16 or 12-inch regular bar to do that. And you'll typically, when you're over there working the pumpkins, you will get over here and hit this from time to time. Not much. So if they're down there a 1/4 inch, and every one of them's a 1/4 inch in there anyway, they ain't going nowhere. You don't have to worry about hitting it. So before I get too carried away, let me get a drill bit out. I just pulled a whole part over here because I won't have to dig for a bit that I feel good about. And you want it to be tight. So I use that lag. I got a bunch of them. I buy them like 12 of them in a bag at a time because the heads, the heads. I mean, they you know, especially, if you're dumb and get in a hurry and you lost your washer and you don't know what to do about it. And look, I just get in a hurry. I don't know everything. I have zero patience. Always been that way. The only thing I can wait on for is deer. I don't know why. I can wait for deer, and I don't even get like panically excited about it anymore. But it's got to be fast. really that paddle bit. Yeah, 1/2 inch paddle bit's gonna be, it'd be too sloppy. I'd rather have something tighter than that. But anyway, it's got to be fast, you know, because I'm not patient, and sometimes I guess the point I was getting at was sometimes I will get in a hurry, and I don't see the washer laying there. I'll just go. And that's exactly what I did with that Cardinal. And I'm not even sure these are the right ones. They might be too small. I'm not sure. Find out. Hey, look at that. Now, these are the wrong ones. Okay, I remember that. I got the wrong ones. But let me tell you, when you run that into a good piece of post, you're making a cardinal, little cardinal eagle, something like that, it'll shove it right on down there, and it will stay on. That's a good thing. So you don't lose them. Like that stupid mistake I made the other day wouldn't happen. All right. But, you know, like I said, I'm not a builder. I'm a guy who likes to carve stuff and chainsaw carve stuff. And a guy who has no patience. So, you know, the combination of the two. You know, if you had a hard dog dummy, you'd maybe try to center that a little bit. Make it a little better. Stop doing some stuff so halfway. Okay, so 4.5. Let's see where that line goes. Right there. Okay, now how far I want to come back in here. Yeah, 4.5 inches is probably pretty good. What the heck is that knocking noise? Is somebody over there on the... No, I don't know. I wondered if the boss lady was trying to be a smart aleck and they're beating on the glass, but it don't look like she ain't doing nothing. You never know with her. She'd mess with me just to mess with me. Let's see. Yeah, right about there. Okay. Yeah, all right. Let's give them plenty good enough base. And you know, I mean, the thing is, you do it this way, it balances, at least got a little bit of counterweight when it's in the jaw vise, and then the other end of it, it gets so bad, you can just flip it over and use the other side. Now, I will say, I did double pumpkins on this, and I did double pumpkins a lot. Dumb idea. You shouldn't do double pumpkins. Just do one at a time, undo it, because you're in the way. The other pumpkin is in the way. The morels probably not so much, because they're, you know, they're skin. If you're making skinny morels, something like that, then you know, you got a lot more room to work with. But the pumpkins are, you know, 7 or 8 inch piece, 7, 8 inch piece. You're kind of jockeying around it. It ain't worth it. All right. I'm going to make another cardinal this afternoon. I'm going to chuck that baby up in here, and then I'm going to go over here and finish painting that snowman. Let's see. And maybe the face on the cardinal too. Get that out of there. Show you guys what I got. And if you have not seen this done yet, I'll go ahead and show you. I got a piece post out there. Yeah, I can clamp down and everything good. Yeah. This thing, I've had it for 5 years. The button actually broke, but the jaw vise still works. You just gotta come back here to do the latch. But they got a good grip. Got a good grip. Real good grip. So yeah, I mean this thing's had a heck of a life too. You think about it, every single pumpkin I made last year, I'll bet you I made 300 pumpkins or more. Went through this thing, plus all these little birds and all that stuff I'd make, and eagles and crap. Okay. Anyway, might as well screw one of these down. You get the idea of what's going on. Not that big a deal. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but yeah, I just had that. I think it's on the floor. Yes, it is. Here it is. Kapow. And you start new, start with a new bolt, start new everything. I got all kinds of them down there. Hey, and actually, yeah, I started shoveling that washer. I'll show you what I was talking about. Hey, that's the nice thing about having that hole too. You can stick something on the other side, extra bolt, your bit, whatever you're using. We'll go ahead and run that up in there. So I got it ready for this afternoon. It's ready to go. 2, dummy. Or 1. How about that? That piece of wood, it stripped it out. So it might not be worth using. I don't know. Let's look at it. See where I hit it at. I was off to the core a little bit. Let's try it again. And it may be, I was trying to suck that washer down in there. Maybe I shouldn't. Back on 2 again, yeah. There we go. Yeah, okay. It sucked it all the way up in there. But that's ready to go. I can carve something on it. And yeah, even with the hole in it, you get these posts with the holes, I'll still use them. I don't care. I've never made one of them and somebody not bought it. It's just the way it is. Even if they've got that post hole in them, people bought them. But anyhow, so that jig's ready to go. And go over here to this Cardinal. I'll put you guys back in the little chest crate. Well, let me see what you guys are saying first here. Hey, Craig, how's it going? You got the vise? Awesome. That's awesome. Yeah, it works good. Hey, Lewis Brown, what's going on, my man? Glad to see you in there. Okay, I'm going to go over here to this bench. So these Cardinal and the little snowman that I Rotary carved yesterday. Little paint job on these guys. Something like that. Let's see what we got going here for the fire. Biggest thing is I just want to dry that Cardinal out because I left it out in the rain. Now let me tell you, these logwoods you can't control them. And I wouldn't want this stove in my house. I can tell you that right now. I'd be scared to death if it burned down. I had that just 20 minutes ago or so, or right before I got on here. We had the pipe on this thing just glowing. But all I was trying to do was dry that Cardinal out. It's not warm enough to need it anyway, but I'm also just burn all that out of here. See, that's already on. Yeah, heck, let's just do this. Yeah, wrong way. There's that. Yeah, slide that in there. Hear that fire picking back up? That's definitely doing it. I didn't hit the mute or anything, did I? Okay, so I want to paint this snowman real quick. I got the brushes in my pocket. I did this last night with this rotary tool. This is the Vivor flex shaft. It's cheap, like 55 bucks, something like that. And I got to tell you, I made 2 things with it now. And it does a pretty good job. I mean, I got flex. It takes quarter flex or cuts all burrs. Takes a quarter. The one that's in it now is a Bauer you'd get from Harbor Freight. These come 2 in a pack, are like 15 bucks. And that's a quarter shank also. I mean, usually you don't see these rotary tools that will take a quarter. It's like 6 millimeter. It'll take up to 6 millimeter. So the same ones I'm using in my die grinders for chainsaw carving fits in that tool, which, I think that's pretty good stuff. Anyhow, I'm gonna touch this guy up. Then I'm looking at that Cardinal and thinking about what to do with him too. I ain't really sure. Yeah, hat, a little bit on the hat. It's a little bit of painting. It's just part of it, I mean, if you do this stuff, and a lot of times a boss lady does this kind of stuff, painting, and but I don't mind it. I won't wait on her. How about that? You talk about being impatient. I won't wait. If it needs done, I'll just do it myself. And she don't mind that. She, you know how it is. You're a housewife. You're busy. You cook. And I don't do anything in the house. I'm kind of a jerk like that. But that's the deal we have. She does everything inside, I do everything outside. And in the summertime, we have quite a bit to do outside, so it's not that bad a deal for her, I don't think. And she has a mini boss lady who help her out, so. Hilljack Zach, he's always on his own endeavors. He's always got a lot going on. I just want to get the underside of that little hat on that guy built or done, and then I'm gonna probably do the face on this cardinal too. While I'm at it, since I already got black out, grab a different brush and see if I can do the eyes real quick. And I got a little carried away with it, a little dripped over. But I mean, you know, I mean, it's just a little snowman. I mean, what do you do, right? Nothing special. See if I can get some black in the eyes there. Maybe a little bit. Shouldn't take much. I just figure if I can get a little bit in the eyes and the mouth, and I'm going to give this away anyway. I'm going to send this to somebody on the channel, or somebody on the channel who I already have their address. And so it's always a good idea. You know, you can become a member, Baron the Boss Lady. You send me your address and my email. I'll send you stickers. And even if you don't become a member, I'll send you stickers. If you send me your address, I'll probably send you stickers. Unless you're in like Afghanistan or something, then I'm probably not going to do it. I actually do have 2 more international stamps left, though. But anyway, smiley face, little snow guy. Not too bad. Yeah, and I got a 3rd brush out here. This is a bigger one. Yeah, I'd have to clean those out. Because I thought, heck, I got the orange right here. I could put that on his nose real quick. And then I don't know, I'll probably do the scarf and red or something. Something like that's what I'm thinking. How about this here? This is my goal, y'all. Trying to get to 7,000 by December 31st of 2024. And I think we can do it. We're not going to do it Dremel carbon, I don't think. It's going to have to be in the chainsaw. But I'm all right with that. That's primarily what I do anyway. So. And I'm off work for the rest of the year starting Thursday. I got a little carried away with that. But I'm going to come back and touch it up white. But I'm going to need to do that with the hat too anyway. But anyway, it's got a cool little piece made yesterday. Not too bad, not too good. Second time I've tried to do anything with this Rotary tool, so I was happy with it. I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel or anything. And set him off to the side and bring this cardinal over here and paint him. Might as well. Get them done. I can't keep these. We got a little peddler market about 4 miles away. And man, that's a little further than that, probably 5-6 miles, but it don't matter. Anyway, we sell stuff in this little peddler market in the wintertime. And we can't keep these. Especially cardinals. They go quick. Cardinals. Yesterday we sold pretty decent size eagle. It wasn't a post eagle. It was one made out of pine, wet pine. But last, I want to say Wednesday or something like that, we run out of cardinals. We had 2 more in there and another little eagle. And somebody bought probably, I'm sure it was the same person, bought all that stuff. What, 2 cardinals and a... So these guys here, they're definitely worth the time. And you know, people say winter, they call this a winter carving. I don't think so. I think I think cardinals are all the time carving. And we sold a bunch of cardinals in the summer. And actually, I think Cardinals is probably around us is the best seller. Eagles don't do bad either. Bears, all that normal stuff, but they're more expensive than these little guys. You know, the Eagles or the Bears especially. And I don't know, comparable when I make minis, we sell minis, but right now, I'm not too concerned with making miniature bears. To me, these sell faster. I didn't even give this guy feet, so I won't ask as much for him. That's kind of up to me, though, right? So I don't have any until this one goes in there. I don't have any. And then we got a big Winterfest thing. It's like a party at one of the local lakes. It has a lot of bars. That's coming up in January. And we've never done it before. But that said, that lady says you're going to do good there. It gets really busy. A lot of business goes on there. A lot of people out getting out and trying to hang out like it's summertime, because they're biker bars is what they are. And she said, make a lot of Cardinals. And I can see that. Hello, everybody. So that's a face on that guy. I'm really not going to worry about him anymore other than that. I'm going to set him back over here to dry some more. That heat and the rain made that red somewhat sticky. So I think those would be all right. Long enough for me to clean these brushes out. I might just do that. Walk in there and clean these brushes out. Come back out and do this red on this snowman real quick too. But yeah, let me take you guys off here real quick. Walk back around some. Yeah. I'm holding it up to make sure I'm holding it upside the right side up, you know. Yeah. Go in there to the sink and wash this crap. What'd I do? How'd I turn my... Oh, dummy. You got it facing the wrong way. There we go. Oh, well. If you can't make fun of yourself, you shouldn't be making fun of anybody else, right? Yeah. So walk in here and paint this, clean these paintbrushes out. Go back there and paint that scarf on the snowman. I can't see why not. And I don't think I'm going to lose service. The nice Wi-Fi extender thing we have, it points out to the west, but we'll just have to see how it goes. And then wash these babies. Clean them out real good. Make sure no birds are trying to break in. I'm not going to need, I think I'll just take this wide one. Yeah, it's clean. You can't tell on these cheapies because they're already black, right? All right, good enough. Goodbye. Get back out here and paint the scarf on this guy. Looks pretty rough out here right now. Winter time though, I don't know. What do you expect, right? I lost connection there, didn't I? Big time. Yeah. Maybe I got it back now, I don't know. Yeah. Maybe I got it back now, I don't know. Seems like it. Okay. Should have. Yeah. Let's see. What is that? Glue now? A car? Hi, how's it going? Seeing if I could reconnect with my yeah, it did. Okay, good. Yeah. Yeah, where I walked in, that thing faces west. And what I come to realize is that yeah, I mean we must have been out of style because we went from 80 something to now it's 7. Now it's 73. Hey, y'all came back. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't do that walking in the house part again. Because it's directional. That Wi-Fi extender is directional, and it's facing to the west so that it would get to where I carve on the concrete. And I really like carving that concrete out there. And actually it does, hey, Lori Keller, It does really good out there, out in front of the house. Even it does really, really good. Um, but that said, if you get behind, and I told that guy that, and he said that put it in for me, and he said, "Heck, if you want one on the east side of your house," he said, "I can put one in." And so I might do it. I don't know. This one I want to say that was like $350, $400. That's a Netgear Wi-Fi extender, but it's a pretty expensive. I just didn't want to jack it around. I wanted to have it, and it have signal, not have to worry about not having signal. That's what I cared about. Because before that, all summer, when I first started really getting into live streaming hard, the only way I could keep connected to the house, or to the Wi-Fi in the house, was to be like practically right up against the house. And I didn't want to do that. I wanted to be over in the concrete. I like my grass. I like my grass to look nice and stuff. And this year was so dry. It was probably a good thing, because it looked awful anyway. It was hard to keep it up, and I finally just gave up. It was too wet, or you're just throwing water at a lost cause, really. Now I'll wait till all this dries and go back and touch it up with white. Maybe, I don't know that I care that much. Like I said, I'm going to give it away, and I'm going to give it away to somebody on the channel. So it's always a good idea to send me your address and ask me to send you stickers. And it's even a better idea if you become a member. That's what I like. But if you don't, you don't. I'm not trying to rope anybody into it. I don't really need the money. I work full time anyway, so. But it's nice. Helps me keep buying stuff to support the carving business and support doing YouTube. So. But yeah, get this little guy. He's kind of cute little thing. And I'll just keep trying to get more detailed and watch other Dremel carvers and see what I can pick up, because this ain't my forte, at least not yet. I do like doing this stuff, though. I do like doing this little stuff. It's kind of neat, and it's not a bad idea to be well-rounded. Now, you want to check out a well-rounded guy, check out Creation Dust 777. He is an awesome chainsaw carver. He's got almost 28 years experience. He said, I think he said January be 28 years he's been chainsaw carving. And he has a rotary tool. I don't think he uses it that much, but he is an awesome knife carver as well. And he sent me a mushroom. That mushroom is really, really cool. And seen some of the other stuff where they've showed their shop on their live streams, and the stuff he has in there, it's hand carved, is just amazing. So I have to touch that where I was a little sloppy on the scarf, but that's it. I mean, he's a cute little guy, I mean, we'll name him. I don't know. What do you guys think we should name him? Alexander, Wendell, maybe Helmet. Maybe he's German. We'll name him Helmet. Something like that. Let's see if anybody else has any suggestions, like, blow him up. Then we could put him on an Estes bottle rocket and send him to the moon, maybe. I'm just trying to think outside the box on what to do with that guy. We'll let that guy dry. That's what we're going to do now. And really, that cardinal, I'd want to do a little bigger brush if I was going to actually hand paint it. But just looking at that cardinal, the paint that I used, the red, it's like it faded. And I don't know if it's because of the, set that over there. I'll show you, see if you can see what I mean. It's kind of faded. See how it's kind of light? That should be bright red. And it's not really all that bright. And not that it looks bad, but I don't know, it could look better, right? What if I can get that red off there enough to go ahead and do the orange on the beak on this guy? And I could just hand paint him that candy apple, but I don't think I'm going to do that. Not even a little bit. But yeah, check back with me this afternoon. I'm gonna carve another chainsaw, carve another cardinal. Already got it in the brand new clamp or clamp piece that I made. I don't even know what to call that piece. I hadn't seen anybody make one like that where it screws on there. And so I don't know what to call it. But what I do know is it works awesome for making chainsaw carvings like that. You don't have to undo it to get different angles or anything like that. It's just held on there. It's not clamped. It's held on there by a screw. And I have had some wood that, you know, it wasn't that great. And trying to get back in that little divot. So I have had some wood that wasn't that great that the screws wouldn't hold on to, and maybe you'd have been better off clamping. But somehow I've always managed to get by with it the way it was. Paint the beak on this little guy. It's looking pretty good. I'll just figure take advantage of the time. Appreciate y'all being here. Sorry I ain't doing what I normally would be doing, but I don't want to get rained on. And next, the end of next week, I'm going to get all my lumber for the to build the lean-to out there that I can work out there in the concrete. It's going to be more of a like a carport slash. You could put some picnic tables on it if you wanted to, and use it for that kind of stuff. That's what I'm kind of going for. And the boss lady said, why don't you just buy a metal carport? But I just thought it would look better if I built a wood structure and had a little overhang on top of that, and then I could start adding stuff to it. I put the wrong lid on there. Just kind of is what it is. So anyway, that's that guy. He's ready to go. There's this guy. I may just leave him like he is because I'm going to give him away anyway. I'm not really sure. But anyhow, this place is a mess out here. I got leaf blowers, 2 leaf blowers that don't run. They both need carburetors. That's what the scoop is on them. And my little jig I built here. And so, you know, not that it's no feat of engineering by no means. It actually works really, really well for what we're doing with it. A piece of wood. And we're going to turn that piece of wood into a cardinal this afternoon. And in the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and leave you guys alone because I kind of run out of things to do for the moment. I guess other than if you've never seen me before here, you can see some of the stuff I got sitting here, done, ready to go. That's Aerial Multimedia's trout. Bear back here needs some eyes. Hey, he needs some eyes. Let's go ahead and fix that up while we're out here. Might as well. Where's my eyes at? I'm looking. And I hope not to hit the mute button or anything like that either. There we are. I'm going to keep using the plastic eyes till I run out. And then there's some things that it's worth it to just continue using the plastic eyes on. Birds is one that I'm looking for the glue, that Gorilla Glue. I had it over here the other day. That's some really good stuff. Oh yeah, I remember because the chest on that little cardinal I Dremel carved fell off, and I had to fix that. This is Hilljack Zach's way of storing tools. There's as much on it as there is in it, but it's his, so whatever. I'm just glad his big one's at work because it'd be more junk sitting on top of that thing as well. Put these in here real quick. Can't hurt. And I don't honestly know if you guys can see it because I got it in the chest there. But that's all it takes to hold that in and to get them started. Actually, heck, that went right on back. I got this out. Nah, I screwed it up. I lost control of it. There we go. Come on, baby. Can't seem to get a hold of it. Yeah, he pushed right in. Anyway, you can kind of see it, or you can see it. You know, I'm assuming you can see it. Got his eyes in, you know. Not too bad, not too good, somewhere in the middle. I also got to put one in that trout, so I might as well do that too. It takes a smaller one. And we'll give it a small eye with a pupil. I don't know if you can see that or not, but we'll get a small eye with a pupil and put that in there. You know, let's sort of get down on here because he had that 1967 International pickup truck in here, and just leak oil everywhere. But they fix a lot of oil leaks. That thing was down for a year because he started fixing oil leaks. And the good news on that is he did get it done. I think I'm going to go ahead and do that Cardinal 2 on that because I drill them with a big enough hole. I'm going to give it just flat black. A lot of times I like to give the Cardinals pupils. But this guy here, I made the eyes a little wonky anyway. So what the heck. Just give him black ones. They won't stand out as much that way. Blend in a little better. Because the holes are bigger, I want to put more glue on. And there we go. Kapow. Okay. Yeah, they're a little wonky. But I don't know. I mean, I don't know what to tell you because I'll still sell them. They sell every time. And I do. I have astigmatism, so I get these things wrong sometimes. I was looking at it just to make sure I actually didn't put a brown eye and a black eye, and it wouldn't make any sense, you know. What did I do with the eyes? I think they're over there still. And there's the crap in here. But it's all just part of it, you know. I mean, people watch you, you're carving, you know, might get some paint down, sand, all that kind of stuff. And there was something else I wanted to do. Hammer. Soft hammer. I'm looking for a soft hammer, and I don't see it. Maybe it's over here on this. Yeah, there. Hey, look at that. It was a snake. It would have bit me. Soft hammer. Okay. Just want to close that paint. For now. But anyway, pull this back out of here. And I think that's about it. That's about all I got. So hopefully I'll catch you guys this afternoon. Let's see if I can read some comments real quick. Hey, Destiny, how's it going? Sawyer the Snowman, never heard of her. Hey, Rumpelstiltskin, what's going on, my man? Daryl, heck yeah, I'm going to be popping out of here. Zorro, I thought it was a real rainbow and you were about to start filleting him. Hey, that's cool. Hey, let me show you something there. What are you thinking about that? You like real rainbows? You hungry? Is that what it is? Somewhere in here in this free outdoor freezer, there's a deer head still in there. Not sure what that is. That's a crappie. But I'll be darned. There's some rainbows. Rainbows. 2 rainbows in the bag. Well, there's a couple more. A couple more of them. I think I'm gonna be eating these dudes. Well, I'm off, I'd say. It'd be nice to make them. Boss lady hates fish, so you know, it's just the way the things go. Heck yeah, you stay hungry. Heck yeah. Dude, I ate a half a pizza last night, so I get it. All right, guys, so hey, catch you all this afternoon. We're going to turn that piece of wood over there into a cardinal. And one more time, this was more about making this jig today so that we can make more stuff. You can put one over here, take a 7/8 inch piece of wood. And same thing on this side, double-sided. You carve into it. Why did I have to make that? Because I had this one over here that I've made literally hundreds of pumpkins and cardinals and eagles and crap like that you had to screw down, morel mushrooms. And it's just wore out and ready to break in half. Need to make another one. And I made that like 4 months ago, 5 months ago. I think it was July. And y'all see me make a ton of stuff on that. But it wore out and it was time to build another one. But anyway, all right, guys, I'll tell you what. Hopefully we catch you guys this afternoon. Come back when you can stay later, you smucks.